really interesting. You touched on, sort of going back to on the house, you touched on sort of, the issue of boundaries, really, that there are times when I'm sure there's all sorts of sort of challenges in that sense. Do you want to talk a little bit about
boundaries? Because and I think part of the reason I like the space that we've got, which is like a pop-up space and a pop-down space, is that we're all on the same level, which means that there's no separation, there's no walls separating us as the On The House community from the people in the community coming, and the people, and of course people coming are going to bring with them all their different stuff, and some of them have and I hate this word disability, it challenges me, but they are struggling with different things. They are on sometimes multiple meds for mental health challenges, mental wellness. They're often very shy, feeling ashamed. There might be little ones coming, so you've got that energy coming and you're mindful of making sure that they're sorted and protected. So you've got all these different mixes of energies. You've got people who sometimes can be aggressive and impatient because they're damn hungry, or they're sick of waiting in lines, or they may have taken a substance that day. So again, working through the body really helps you ground that, especially the breath. And just being really grounded, feeling that solidity through your feet, really breathing into your belly so your breath is really coming into your body. And your body informs your brain, and then it says, hey, I'm actually really comfortable here, I can handle this. Therefore you just go, hey bro, and you treat them really well. Everyone is really calm, keeps a really calm, that creates a calmness, which then flows on to them. And they ground and keep calm as well.
It's almost like the idea of, in the plane you put your mask on first. It's that sort of really protecting yourself, isn't it? Being really solid and secure in yourself and feeling that you're safe and protected before you can provide that to anybody else.
Exactly. And if they feel that from you, they will ground and calm down. And we don't really have any problems with that. We get multiple, everybody's dealing with their stuff, got their bags. But because of that, and we are in a really open space, and it can be challenging at times, the environment we create is creating a calmness, which is making them feel comfortable to be themselves.
Yes.
But the level of there's no sort of aggression. We've only had one person do that who was on a substance at the time, and I've gone away and done more training with more professionals on that. But what came out of that training was, Rebekah, you've already got all those skills, just keep using them. The grounding, the calmness, and I am the team of people, or the crew as we like to call them, that have come together for On The House. Just blow me away. I'm so moved by the way they handle things. But I also empower them to just sink into their body and their processes, let it inform what comes out of their mouth and how they deal with that person. But stand front on. Don't try and turn, your body language is open. It's not turning away. It's not taking take your time to find your breath and keep that open quality, not that closed off quality. Because as soon as that happens, then they will start to dance usually.
Yes.
And so it's just keeping open, keeping grounded, keeping relaxed about the whole thing, and it just seems to flow. And some days you notice acutely that are worse than others, and it's to do with weather patterns. It's also to do with what's available on the street, or actually moon patterns. I know the police talk about this as well. So you kind of prepare yourself. You become aware and is really, really sensitive to it, and then you prepare and just ground and breathe and go and enjoy it. Again, enjoy the process. Yes. And then it's safe, it's okay. Yep. Everyone else has got your back. We've got a system here if things escalate, which we don't expect it to. That's the other thing. If you're not like, planning for fear-based things, like this will happen and that could happen. I know when we started On The House, I had people telling me you had to get the police involved and all that. And I was like, what? Why? And people thought I was incredibly naive. But if you create a space like that, then often incidents will happen. But this is a whole different way of engaging with the community. Therefore, we have to walk the talk, and we have to live the talk, and give them the opportunity and trust that everything will be okay. And we do that with the way we operate in our body as well. We're all on the same level. We all mingle and mix together and chat and are really open, and how are you, and how's it going? And some people, and that people seem to really respond to that. They feel cared for. Care for yourself, care for others.
Yes.
So it's that compassion model. Because empathy, this is something I learned a lot about this year. Empathy, and I'm a very empathic person, so I've learned ways to deal with that. Can be, and this is probably could be a controversial statement, but it can be seen as quite arrogant for me to think, I know how you feel. No, you don't. No, I don't. I don't know, Ali. I don't know. I don't know how you're feeling within your body at this point in time. But compassion is different. Compassion is a different model. It's about just holding space for that person and being open and solid in yourself, and then caring for that other person. It's not me presuming I know how you feel, therefore this is what I'm going to do. So I think, just holding that compassion model.
I think that's a real key leadership capability as well, and I think it'd be really wonderful if you could demonstrate for us. You've spoken a couple of times about some breathing exercises, but also that sort of how you hold yourself, sort of being open but being safe. So I wonder if you would be happy to show us.
Sure. Yeah.
Great.